Hi everyone, this is a presentation on Amedeo Avogadro. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about the mole day, Amedeo Avogadro's biography, and his accomplishments. So let's get started. So first, we're going to be talking about the mole day. So the mole day is an unofficial holiday, and it is celebrated among chemists, chemistry students, and chemistry enthusiasts. And the holiday occurs on October 23rd between 6:02 a.m. and 6:02 p.m. That's approximately, those are the times where it occurs. The date is derived, the time and date is they're derived from Avogadro's number, which is approximately 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. And the mole day is made in honor of Amedeo Avogadro and, of course, Avogadro's number. So let's go to his biography. So his full name is Lorenzo Romano Amedeo Carlo Avogadro. He was an Italian scientist, mostly known for his contribution to the molecular theory now known as Avogadro's law. And Avogadro's law states that equal volumes of gases under the same conditions of temperature and pressure will contain equal numbers of molecules. So in tribute to him and his work, the number of elementary entities, be it atoms, molecules, ions, or other particles in one mole of a substance, 6.022140857, I think it's called, times 10 to the 23rd, is known as Avogadro's constant or Avogadro's number, and it is one of the seven SI-based units presented by, well, Na, of course. So, anyways, um, so um, he was born at Turin to a noble family of Piedmont, Sardinia, in the 9th of August, 1776. So, Piedmont, Sardinia, the city Avogadro was born in, now it is now part of Italy, was then the Kingdom of Sardinia. And he graduated in, I don't know how to pronounce this, I don't know. I'm not very good at my vocabulary. So, ecclesiastical law. Sorry if I can't pronounce that right. He graduated from that at the young age of 20 and soon began to practice. And soon after, he dedicated himself to physics and mathematics, then called positive philosophy. And so right here. And in 1809, he started teaching at Liceo, I don't know how it's pronounced, a high school in Vercelli, where his family lived and had some property. I think it's Vercelli. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm very bad at looking at other stuff. And in 1812, he published a lot of essays contributing to the growth of science. So in 1812, he published an article titled "Essay on Determining the Relative Masses on the Elementary Molecules of Bodies and the Proportions by which they enter these combinations." So, very long title, yeah, I know. The article contains his hypothesis, and he submitted his essay to Jean-Claude Delametherie. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's spelled as Jean, and then there's a dash, Claude, and then there's Delametherie, and so yeah, journal, and it's the Journal of Physics, Chemistry, Natural History, and Piedmont at the time was forming the part of the First French Empire. Anyways, at the age of in 1820, aged 44 years, he became a professor of physics at the University of Turin. Turin was now the capital of the restored Savoyard king of Sardinia under Victor Emmanuel I, and Avogadro was active in the revolutionary movement of March 1821, and sadly, as a result, he lost his chair in 1823, or as the university declared, it was very glad to allow this interesting scientist to take a rest from heavy teaching duties in order to be able to give a better attention to his researches. And eventually, King Charles Albert granted constitutions, I think it's called Statuto Albertino in 1848, but before this, Avogadro had been recalled to the university in Turin in 1833, where he taught for another 20 years. And little is known about his private life, but however, it appears to be sober and religious. He married Felicita Mazzei, I don't know how to pronounce that, and he had eight children. He held posts dealing with statistics, meteorology, and weight and measures. He had actually been the one to introduce the metric system in Piedmont, and he was a member of the Royal Superior Council on Public Instruction. And he died at the age of 79 on July 9th, 1856. So going on to his accomplishments. So, in honor of Avogadro's contributions to molecular theory, the number of molecules in one mole was named Avogadro's number, and it is approximately 6.0221409 times 10 to the 23rd. And Avogadro's number is used to compute the results of chemical reactions, and it allows chemists to determine amounts of substances produced in a given reaction to a very great deal of accuracy. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'll just call him Johann Josef Loschmidt. German. He was the very first to calculate the value of Avogadro's number, and it is often referred to actually as the Los. I don't know. It's Loschmidt. That's his surname. I think it's his surname, and it's often referred to his the Loschmidt number in German-speaking countries. Loschmidt's constant now has another meaning. I'm just gonna lost it because I don't know. Okay, Avogadro's law states that the relationship between masses of the same volume of same gases at the same temperature and pressure corresponds to the relationship between respective molecular weights, and therefore the relative molecular mass of a gas can be calculated from the mass of a sample of known volume. And Avogadro developed this hypothesis after Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac had published in 1808 his law on volumes and combining gases. But one of the most important contributions was how he resolved the confusion at the time regarding atoms and molecules. And what he did was he clearly distinguished one from the other, and he stated that gases are composed of molecules, and these molecules are composed of atoms. Amedeo Avogadro did not actually use the word atom, as the words atom and molecules were used almost without difference. I mean, they were just so confused with what the heck an atom and a molecule is and stuff like that. So he believed that there were three different kinds of molecules, which included an elementary molecule, our atom, and also more attention was given to the definition of mass as distinguished from weight. And he, like I said earlier, he published many essays that were a great contribution to science. These are some of the essays I think that he published. I don't know if these are all. I listed them down. So in 1815, he published notes on the relative masses of elementary molecules or suggested densities of their gases, and on the constituents of some of their compounds. Oh gosh, as a follow-up to the essay on the same subject published in the Journal of Physics, July 1811. So that's a long title, and it was about gas densities. In 1821, he published another paper titled New Considerations on the Theory of Proportions Determined in Combinations and on the Determination of the Masses of Atoms. Wow, really long titles. And shortly afterwards, he published Notes on the Matter of Finding the Organic Composition by the Ordinary Laws of Determined Proportions. In 1841, he published his work in Physica de Corpi Ponderab. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce these things. Ponderabili Ossia Trattato delle Constitutions. I don't know, I'm giving up already. Materiale de, okay, Corpi. It was 4 volumes. So that's basically it on Avogadro. So that's basically it on Amedeo Avogadro. Thank you so much for watching this video and me explaining basically what happened in his life, this presentation. So anyways, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!